guys, it's Claire here. Thank you so much for clicking on my video and visiting my YouTube channel Together with Spirit. For those of you who are new here or might not know me, I'm a medium, a best-selling author and spiritual teacher. And in this video, I'm going to answer a question that has been put to me several times this week. So I figured probably many of you out there would benefit from hearing what I've got to say about and how I would answer this question. I want to share it with you all. The question is a brilliant one. It is, if I know my loved one is dying, is it helpful for me and my relative, my loved one, to agree up front what they're going to bring through to me as a sign or through a medium to prove the afterlife is real, that they haven't died, that they live on, and that they're with me still? Is it a good idea to agree a code word, a pet name, or a piece of music, for instance, that they will play to show me that they haven't died, that they are in the afterlife and that they are with me still? On face value, this seems like a perfectly logical thing to do with your loved ones. You can do it, but why I'm saying as I don't think it's the best idea to do it is that I feel I can give you some information as to why it might not actually ultimately be helpful to you. Is it possible for mediums to bring through things like code words, pet names, or to describe things that have been put in the coffin, specifics like that? Yes, it is. But if you don't get it in a reading, if your particular medium has not been able to pick up on that information in that sitting, is it going to leave you completely demoralised or doubting that the afterlife is real? It could do. It could actually do you more harm than good to agree something so specific like that, instead of allowing the spirit world to show you in the best way they can, through that medium or through a sign, that your loved ones are with you and they live on. Now, the reason why I'm saying that a code word or a pet name actually isn't the best way to even prove an afterlife is that actually the best way for a spirit person through mediumship to provide proof of an afterlife is to give you something you don't know. It could be argued that if you've agreed up front a code word or a pet name, that you are holding that in your mind, and therefore the medium is therefore doing nothing other than telepathy, which is impressive in the first place, but maybe they're just reading your mind. Okay, it's in there already. If the spirit loved one is able to come around and relay something to a medium that you don't know, that you have to go away and find out, then you've got real strong evidence of survival. So I actually don't think that it's a good idea. Anyway, it's not the best way of proving an afterlife. Let's put it that way. Of course, if the medium could give the pet name or give the word, then fantastic, happy days. But why even put that expectation there in the first place and set yourself up for a potential disappointment if you don't get what you're expecting to get? When we place expectations on things, we inadvertently block communication, because your spirit loved one might be bringing you a whole host of information, either through signs, directly to you through afterlife communication, or they might be coming through the medium, bringing a whole lot of other information through, and you could be missing out on the beauty of the depth of the experience because you're just waiting for that one thing that's going to prove, because they said they'd do it, that they're okay and the afterlife is real. Okay, just think of it this way, in terms this way. We need to shift our perceptions, I think. We need to understand who we really are. You are a physical body, but you are also awareness, consciousness. You are not your thinking mind. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind the thoughts, the spiritual being that's in there, that it isn't physical in the first place. The part of you embodying your body that's not physical, your consciousness. And you're also energy. Energy to me is the soul. It's the universal source stuff. So you are physical body, spirit body, soul. You're a tripart being. When the physical body dies, you can't interact with people physically. You have to go with the spiritual element and the soul element of life. So mediums, when they are blending with the communicator, are blending their spirit self, their consciousness, and their soul self, their energy. So expecting something physical to manifest, as you would communicate in the physical world, is no longer relevant when you're in the spiritual dimension. Not only that, the spirit dimension of life, your loved ones in spirit, they realize now in their greater, reality and seeing the bigger picture of things, that perhaps just a label, a name, a word isn't the most powerful way of what they want to convey to you. It isn't the most powerful way to convey to you, I should say, what they want to convey to you. Plus, also, I don't think they're going to be so hung up on pet names and words or code words. They're going to be wanting to relay to you their emotions and feelings, because they're spirit. That's what they are, consciousness. As they come close, it's their emotions the medium's going to feel first, their personality, the essence of them, and the medium's going to be focused on that. And in this life, should you feel your loved ones come close, that's what you're going to experience first. The presence of them, the love, the peace, the compassion, the feeling that there's someone behind you. That's how communication works. Knowing your loved ones there, feeling the essence, the presence of them. You may get a code word, you may get a pet name, you may get the information that you're really wanting to hear as that cherry on top to help you know that the afterlife is real. But you may not. So is it more helpful then just to agree with your loved one that if they can, they will let you know in whichever way is best for them that they are well, and that they'll find a way of bringing a sign or getting through a medium the information that they can that helps you to know that they're there? Or is it helpful to agree a specific thing that you are then focused on and that your mind will hook onto, and it will filter out all other experience, dismiss everything else that could be coming through and be even more evidential for you, but you haven't thought of it in that way? So I hope this video is helpful. I hope it's helping you to think differently. Please don't put expectation like that on the medium. The medium will feel under pressure. If the medium's under pressure, their mind is in the way because they're wanting to give you what you need to help you heal. And then they're, feeling like, I've got to come up with this thing. Not only that, but they're also influenced. They're under suggestion. You're not setting the medium up for the best conditions either, inadvertently, to bring through a clear channel of communication from spirit for you. But also just you're putting a lot of pressure really on your loved one, who's also got to try from a non-physical realm to come through into the physical realm, jump through hoops and bring you what you want. Let them dictate the communication so that they can show to you they're still here. This isn't something you will ever understand with the thinking mind, guys. You have to know that the afterlife is real and feel the truth of it within your heart and soul. The brain can't hold these concepts. You know it. You don't understand it with the logical brain. So you have to have an experience. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like me to answer any other questions that you have in this lovely community of people that are here, please put them in the comments below. If you have anything that you want to add to what I've said, feel free to chime in, to chip into the conversation. Remember, I'm not a guru. I speak only from personal experience. Anything that I say to you that doesn't resonate, you are free to dismiss. That is the beauty of a spiritual pathway. And I shall be back soon in the near future with more videos. See you soon.